I'm excited for all of my new friends to be discovered, by the audience in this season 3, and it's been a lot of fun in that aspect.
It is so lovely to meet you. I am such a huge fan of the cleaning lady. So I'm so excited to get to chat with you about it. Well, to start off, obviously, Adan Canto's death was super heartbreaking to hear about, but I was wondering if there were any, fun memories of you guys from working together that you would be comfortable sharing.
Oh my gosh, so many. And that's the thing. It's we really hit it off from the pilot, Adan and I, and it was just like, when you click with someone and you're like, no, please don't stop. No, please don't stop. No, 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 don't laugh because we have to be serious. And it was just like this all the time with Adan. Just that. I know he loved singing as well. We had those moments on set where he would just like, I would hear him sing, like he doesn't know, he didn't know, but we have those trailers that we don't share the same trailers, but it's like I can hear what's happening kind of next door, and he would bring his guitar and sing, and that was just he was just so lovely to be around. But yeah, it's been rough. It's been very hard, and I can't even imagine what Stephanie, his wife, is going through with her kids. It's been very, very difficult.
Obviously, sending all of our condolences to you guys and to his family. And of course, is there anything that you can share about how the show might pay tribute to Adan and Arman?
We are, and I can't reveal everything because, it had to be tied up in the storyline. But I can tell you that the show, the way things have been handled, everything has been really thought of. People, the show wanted to pay tribute and honor his memory. And I personally had to go through those storylines, and I just not 1 minute was done without thinking of Adan.
Yeah, well, kind of just moving on into season 3, we do see in the trailer that Nadia and Tony are going to team up. And I know that is something that fans have been really looking forward to. So how might their relationship shift this season as they work together?
Ooh, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I don't know, but I'm excited.
I can't tell you much again because we are like launching tomorrow. But let me tell you, it's been really fun for Eva and I to like finally have like a duo, an unexpected duo. And obviously our characters want the same thing, but they have to team up in a way that is uncomfortable, not wanting, not. But it's an odd pair that we make. But Eva and I, we had a lot of fun doing this.
Well, there's also Garrett, who is such an important part of the show, and he really helped Tony get out of some bad situations. So what might things look like for her now that she doesn't have that support, especially from the police side of things?
Well, she's alone, and that's the thing. It's like we start the series, and she is. Like her world has narrowed down to relying on herself because she doesn't have the FBI. Garrett's gone. Arman disappears. She wants to have Fiona back. Fiona is not here in her life for a period of time. So then she is pushed. She is pairing with Nadia. Is that going to be something that she can rely on? So it does feel that, to me, it felt like, oh, we're putting my character in the middle of this mess, and we're putting even more pressure on her, making her trying to find ways in this mob world a very dangerous world, but she is by herself. And how is she going to overcome? Is she going to manage to overcome that? Is she going to be more resourceful? You're going to see it in season 3.
The whole show has really been about, Tony doing whatever it takes to help Luca. But now that Fiona also needs her help, what might that look like? Might there be some guilt from what happened? Might she be feeling an additional weight there?
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah, because she loves her sister-in-law. I mean, it's like she's a sister. So there is definitely guilt there that drives her, that really pushes her even more and pushes her to push the boundaries, because she wants her family back together. She wants Fiona back. She witnesses the repercussion on her kids, on Fiona's kids and her own son. So she does feel extremely guilty about it. And she'll do everything she can to overcome the situation.
Well, JD expressed, some concern about Tony and her relationship with Fiona and the kids. Might Tony and JD share any scenes? Everything that went down between the family.
She needs people to tell her what they think of her actions. And that's a great thing we have in the show. It's like she's driven. She is, she's going for her target and her goal, and save my sister. She doesn't have bad intentions, but sometimes she needs to hear it. And those characters are here sometimes to say, hey, but look at look at this situation, what you did, what you're jeopardizing. And so she hears things. I don't think she is oblivious, but I think she has been in autopilot mode, or she's laser focused on one thing and gets a little reckless at times, so things are going to shift for her in this season, but yeah.
I saw that we have some new characters coming in as well. So is there anything you can share about Ramona and what she is going to bring to the show?
She's not the bad guy. She's the new nemesis. She's the opposite force, the new big obstacle, I'd say, for Tony. And what Kate de Castillo brings to her character is wonderful, because she doesn't portray a bad guy, like she's not, she's very fine in her work, and she really layers this character who is this matriarch, very powerful, but also is vulnerable at times. And I'm very excited for you guys to discover this character and other characters that, that come with this world that she's bringing to us, because they've been incredible acting partners to work with. And it does bring a new element to the season and to the series, on the feminine side as well. But it's I don't know, you have to see it, but it's very cool. It's very exciting what they're doing with their characters.
What about Ramona's sibling? Because I heard that he might be a bit fascinated with Tony. So I'm curious what that's going to look like.
Yeah, it's Santiago Cabrera, who's playing Jorge. Jorge is the little brother of Ramona, and they kind of they're siblings. So you can imagine what the sibling dynamic can be at times, and in the world they operate in is a dangerous one, and there's power involved as well. So he's an interesting character. That is not easy to read. I can just say that.
Okay, well, I'm excited to find out. I saw him in the trailer, and I was like, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. And he's really fun, Santiago, to work with. He does have those unpredictable impulses, and I love that. It keeps me on my toes, and it keeps things fresh, as we work, and we redo see the scene of one take after the other. And he's like this. He he likes to try things. He likes to surprise you. So it's been a wonderful partnership for me to work with Santiago.
Lastly, I would love to know just what you are looking forward to in terms of season 3. Are there any special episodes or plot lines that you can tease that you're personally excited about?
I'm still filming. And we're on episode 8, and we have, I think, a few more. We're going to 12 episodes. I just want to see Tony impacted really by everything that she's done, and I want to see where it takes me at the end of the season, because that would be I think it's very important to finish not where we started. And it feels like it's going that way. So this is very good. And then in terms of what we've shot already, I don't know. There's 2 things, I guess. It's like I really hope that how can I say that? I hope that the audience is going to feel what I felt for Tony at some point. And in this storyline that we're creating here. And I'm excited for them to embrace our new characters. I absolutely adored working with each of them. I loved Clayton. He was so much fun to work with. And he's got a more quiet character, but he brings so much, to the screen. I don't know. I'm excited for all of my new friends to be discovered, by the audience in this season 3. And it's been a lot of fun in that aspect.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all the new characters on screen, but it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
I think so. Yeah.
That was about all I had for you, but thanks so much for chatting with me, Élodie. It was so lovely to meet you.
You too. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it.